We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Cincinnati's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sorsby. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And that's sets up a return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So Penn State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pryor. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To the air, it's Sorsby. That's reeled in. It's Caldwell. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Looks like the Bearcats will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. What a move into open space. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing here.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Cincinnati, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Walker. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! Stopped out of the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense late game. And the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more. Touchdown, Bearcats! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the return starts just in there. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They cap the drive with 6 points. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I'd have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And it'll be Smoother right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to pass. It's Allen. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Found the lineup to kick the extra point. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Pulls it in. It's Pryor. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
First and 10.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass complete on the crosser. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. He's hit just before the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Bearcats churn out another first down. There's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Allen. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
To throw, it's Allen. Running back grabs it on a screen. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down. And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And that punt will just bounce away from the return and out of bounds. So no return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Bearcats will come to the line to run the hurry on. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Finds his man. It's Pryor. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Looks like the Bearcats will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Great cut there. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They battle back to take the lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Cincinnati, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll get the first down yardage before they finally bring him down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. QB to the tight end for a completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Bearcats are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. The back's got it. He breaks free. Goes out to stiff arm. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick completion to the tight end. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Nice grab. It's Pryor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. With the catch, it's Allen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. The Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To bootleg here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. To the air, it's Sorsby. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock.
Touchdown, Bearcats! This offense cannot be stopped. And now they'll set up for the point after.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40. offense really clicking here.
For the offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looks left and finds his target there. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking for a gap, it's Singleton. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Runs through the defender. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The sure hands, it's Royer. Going up for the first down at the 37. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle them inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Makes the grab, it's Walker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Allen. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Grinding away with a running game. It'll end up being a safety. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks into the clear.
Returner is brought down at the 31. And your Cincinnati Bearcats will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Walker. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Allen. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. Running with purpose. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Sorsby. Throws to the tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaking tackles. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. On the move. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in a nice position to start the drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Makes the catch. It's Walker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.